some extent, like.
But then what is it? Because if we're all walking around feeling like we're not normal, then that is normal. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but not everybody has that mindset at the end of the day. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fortune said something off the camera there. I thought he was talking to.
Hey, Forge.
He's like, what are you talking about normal and normal for? This is meant to be a music interview. We got 4 seconds. You're watching the What's the crack? You're watching the Labtv and I'm here with Kestine. Kestine, what is the crack, babe?
Study. I'm Kestine.
So, man, okay, if you don't know,
right,
Kestine is a talented fiend and he's powerful on stage.
Thank you so much.
His message is class.
Thank you.
What did I say before? It was like Kendrick Lamar and who's the other artist? Kanye. It was like Kendrick Lamar and Kanye had a child and he was born in Cork. It's Kestine.
Thank you, broski. Highly appreciate it, man.
It's powerful, boy. I'm never usually moved by watching someone else perform. Well, I mean, I am sometimes, right. But it's very hard for me to be like, yeah, that's good, you know. Which is so easy for me to say that about you, boy.
And yeah, that's what I try to do, kind of just evoke my passion, just 100% leave it out all on stage. So.
Well, it works, boy.
Thank you, bro.
So, what are you here to promote today? What do you want to talk about?
I'm here to talk about my 2 upcoming singles that are coming out. I'm hoping to bring out one by next month, and I have a summer banger, a potential big banger coming out during the summer, June, July. And I just wanted to advocate and promote myself and the Outsider team as well.
Sweet, man. All right, tell us, what do you have online right now that people can look at?
What do I have right now? So I've got Blue Trees, I've got Heartache, and I have I'm Good, all up on Spotify. Check them out, Kestine, Spotify. And yeah, that's what I got right now.
For people who don't know how to spell Kestine, do you want to tell them?
Kestine, Kestine. Kestine.
And that comes up on Spotify straight away?
Straight away.
Listen, bye. Check it out. Spotify, kid. Know what I mean? Shout out to Spotify, that's this, and shout out to Kestine. Well, he's here, so yeah. Shout across to you. Study, mate.
Study.
Okay, so you want to talk a little bit about Outsiders and that movement?
Yeah, so Outsiders is just a collective of individuals who are really looking to push Cork forward in every sense of art. Music, photography, modeling, anything it is, that's what we're looking. We're trying to create a plateau of, this is Cork and there's a movement coming out of Cork. And, it contains myself, Outsider YP, shout out to Olympio, shout out to Empty Hearts, shout out to Sai, BLT, BTL, Boy Tells Lies, and shout out to all the models that are also involved within that movement. We're just trying to evoke everything and just kind of establish, Cork is the place to listen out for in terms of the music that's banging coming out of Ireland.
That is class, man. That sounds wildly exciting. Right. So one question I want to ask, because this has me
shoot away.
This has me really excited. Who are these models and where can we find them?
These models, okay, I can't give them out by name because I'm sure the people in the company will kind of give out to me. But we've got some extremely talented models, and you'll be able to check them out in our photo book that's actually coming out. It's a magazine/photo book. We're trying to kind of create our own name, but it's basically a magazine that's coming out in next month, I believe. So next month or the month after that. So you'll be able to see all the talented, beautiful, handsome models all up in that magazine.
Decent bite. Yeah. Is there anywhere online that people can check it out? Or will
it's going to be published online, and we're going to give out physical copies as well.
That's class, bite. Yeah. Have you any shows coming up?
Any shows coming up? Yes, I've got one coming up on Paddy's Day, 1st of March, 2nd of March. I think 1/3 of March. I think I've got one at the end of this month or next week, I think. But yeah, I'm going to be in Dublin. No, Limerick, 1st of March. 2nd of March, I'll be in Dublin. 3rd of March, I think I'm going to be back in Cork. Paddy's Day, I'm back up in Dublin. And do I have any big ones coming up in Cork? I think, 3rd of March, I'll be performing in Cork, I believe. 16th of March, 15th or 16th of March, I'll be performing up at UCC New Bar, or New or Old Bar. Still trying to get confirmation of info on that.
That will all be on your Facebook page.
It
Right?
will all be on my Facebook. You can check it out. Kestine, Kestine, and you'll find it out right there.
And you can follow it for all the information. So, if people were going to YouTube you right now, what would you suggest them to look for?
What would I suggest? Right, YouTube. Check out Heartache, featuring OYP. Heartache is looking at, right, basically it's looking at pain from different elements, right? So heartache for me, my heartache was feeling like I failed my mom and dad in terms of education, combined with the heartache of I lost my cousin 3 years prior, and the first time I met him was 4 years. Okay, this happened 2000. So okay, first time I met him was 2007, and he died 2009. And I wasn't born in Nigeria, so the first time I went over to Nigeria, it was yo, you're my cousin, you're my family. Then 3 years later, he passed. So that combined with the failure of not, getting what I wanted within the Leaving Cert, because within the black community, I'd be pretty well known as being an individual who's gonna get up there. So when I didn't get what I wanted, I felt like I failed everybody. And that was the focal point of my heartache. So that combined with my cousin's death. And then I was okay, so that's my focal point of heartache. Then I was like, all right, how can I bring in different elements of heartache? So I was like, all right, because I don't want to just focus on the heartache of a breakup, right? So then I was like, all right, so I'm focusing on the heartache of failure, heartache that comes from death, heartache, and I also reference what happened in Nigeria, the girls that got stolen. So I also referenced the father who lost his daughter, and the heartache is, I cannot do anything. I'm basically stuck and my daughter's missing. I also kind of referenced to the heartache of, I did everything that I could within school, but I can't move on to third level education, and I'm stuck. That's my heartache, because I'm a refugee.
You don't need third level education.
I know, but there's certain individuals that want that and want to, move on in life and feel like, right, I'm doing something to elevate myself, and not having the option of doing that and just being stuck, causes a sense of heartache.
But I was stuck for a long time, I get that.
And basically what I really wanted to evoke is, right, even though I'm going through this heartache, I'm going to use this pain to make me better. I'm going to use this pain to build me up and stand tall.
Yeah, boy.
So that was heartache. So if you want to check it out, featuring OYP, directed by Cupid Visuals. Thank you so much, Cupid.
Shout out to Cupid. Hey, if you're slinging those arrows about the city as well, would
exactly.
you? Shoot an old girlfriend for me, will you? Thanks. Go on, Cupid, boy. So, heartache. All right, decent. That's one I seen you perform, isn't it?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, Jesus, man, that is something else. Boy.
Thank you.
I remember watching that performance. I was sitting there and I was like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
This is fire.
Thanks,
this
man.
message is beautiful. The stage presence was second to nothing. I was like,
Making me blush, buddy.
no, honestly.
Thank you, Broski. Thank you.
But this is what we need to tell each other when we see these things. You know what I mean? I was touched that day. I was inspired that day. Like, I mean, I watched you and you were like, you made me feel like, I want to be that now as well. And I went home and I wrote.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean?
Exact. Okay, perfect.
I was like, yeah, but that's class. That path that you're on, that journey, that message,
Yeah.
fucking true out by its class. So, okay, anything else that you would like people to go check out?
Anything else? Check out I'm Good. I've got a video on that on Facebook. I didn't put a proper video out on YouTube. But I'm Good, basically showing my gratitude. The family that I got, the love, the support that I got. I'm blessed in every way, and there's no reason for me to really complain. It's just for me to better myself and to uplift the people around me. And that's what I'm Good is. It's an uplifting song. It's got a bit of a J. Cole vibe to it as well. So it's just a lit song to turn up to as well. So check out I'm Good as well. Yeah.
Explain to me, as an older man who's not in tune with the kids,
Right.
when you're turning up to something, what do you do?
When I'm turning up to something, what do I do? I don't know. My turn up is weird. Like, I prefer to chill in the house with my people, talk, have the music on the background, and just play games or reminisce on childhood. That's would be my turn up, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I guess turning up in terms of going out clubbing, I don't know. What do? They drink Prinks, is it?
Prinks?
Yeah.
Pre-drinks,
I don't drink,
is it?
so I don't know really, bro. So
Do you drink water?
I drink water, yeah.
So you do drink?
Well, yeah. I guess 7-Up. I turn up to 7-Up and Harry Pops.
Okay. So, Kestine, the question I want to ask is, what inspired you to want to write about heartache and the heavy stuff as well? Like?
Well, again, for me, it's weird because the beat influences what I write. So it's weird to describe. So basically, I listen to the beat, and it's like the beat's talking to me, and it's sending or telling me a certain theme. So with Heartache, when I was listening to the beat, the theme that I got was, it's gonna be all right. So then, as I started writing, before you knew it, it just enveloped into Heartache. So I started writing my verses. Then I listened to where I thought the chorus should be, and yeah, before I knew it, that's what came out of it. But again, the beat gives me the theme in which I will write, and then before you know it, I finished off the song. So it's just a beat. I listen to the beat, words start flowing, and then I have that song. So it's the beat that really influenced me to kind of write in that direction. It's like, again, the theme of what I was hearing within that beat was, it's gonna be all right.
And is that always the case, or is it?
Always the case. Even with, if you check out Blue Trees on Spotify, Blue Trees is a weird one, because if you know me, I'm a really cheery individual, you know, really upbeat. But Blue Trees was basically two characters, right? So the first character was the guy that wanted to be selfish. You know, I wanted to disappoint my mom, my dad. I wanted to be that guy that cheated on his girls, did the drinking, did the drugs, something that my parents would have never advocated. So I wanted to do everything that fulfilled my desire. Whereas the second character in Blue Trees is basically me. I want to be that hero. I want to be that individual that people depend on, you know? And it was basically, and that beat was weird because it was like, right, you want to do this, but at the end of the day, you got to sacrifice the desires that you want in order to become what you want. So in order for me to be that hero that I wish people to see me as, I can't do certain stuff. You know, I got to walk in a certain manner. I got to, you know, act in a certain way. And again, that beat was weird because it was like one line, sorry PG, I was like, and see that girl with the big blue eyes and bust in her real fine. You know, people were listening to that and was like, Kestine, this is not you. But again, the beat kind of influenced the yin yang kind of thing. Like, yeah, there's certain things that I want to do, that I'm tempted to do. But at the end of the day, I gotta sacrifice these desires so I can be seen as the hero that I really want to be.
Or, I get what you mean, but to me, it sounds like that is a part of you also.
It is, yeah. But I don't want to succumb to that part of me.
Yeah, well, no, that's fair enough. But from my own journey, I'd be similar to yourself. Right. I want to be a hero and a gent and inspirational, outgoing sound, and happy-go-lucky is usually what I am, and positive. But I do have like dark stuff in me, or deviancy in me, and desires, like everybody has. And I've kind of I allow myself to have those things.
Yeah.
But I don't judge myself for it because I know that it's a part of me, and I just had a feeling that if I was to suppress it, which I did for years, and ignore,
right,
then it would manifest itself in a bigger way in the future. That like I'm denying a part of me that wants to be understood.
I get that.
You get what I mean?
But for me, it's more like, right, succumb to those desires, right? Cheat on your girl. Do whatever you do want to do. And if you do them, at the end of the day, you're going to feel terrible. Because for me, it's like, I want to do everything. I try to be a perfectionist and I try to do everything right. So me messing up in that manner and messing up in a manner that's hurting others is something that would kill me and make me feel 10 times worse. You get me?
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like that hero within me that's looking to be that is like, bruh, you can do it if you want, but it's gonna hurt you. And that's what I don't want to do. I want to be able to be that individual that's like, yo, Kestine, I can depend on him no matter what.
I like that. I love that. But I'll tell you something I've never told anyone ever.
Right.
When I was, I think 20,
right,
I was dating this girl, and it was kind of coming to an end. I wasn't really interested in her anymore.
Right.
She was becoming difficult. When I say difficult now, I don't mean as in I was getting bored, or just genuinely difficult.
Okay.
So on a night out, there was another girl showing me interest, and part of me was like, I'd identified with I'm a loyal guy who doesn't cheat.
But the other part was like, go on, back.
Yeah, and the other part of me was like, nah, I just satisfy her desire, man. It's there, like, you know. And then the question I was asking myself was, am I actually capable of doing this? And how would I feel after?
After, yeah.
And the Buddhist in me was like, well, explore that and see how you feel about it.
Wow, okay.
Just explore that, and if you feel bad about it,
Then
you know that that's not you. If you feel good about it, then you know that that wasn't right for you either, and that it's something you need to look at. Because it brought me to understand later in life that I had commitment issues, which is why I was able to do that without feeling guilty.
Right, right.
And I had a sort of mind that could rationalize something to
So
make.
for you kind of had to burn a little bit to teach yourself, right, what is good, what is right.
Yeah, I had to make sense of myself.
Right.
You know, and then from it I got the lesson of short-term pleasure does not outweigh long-term happiness. You know,
Right.
now that's what I took from me too.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it would take everybody.
Exactly.
You know,
Everyone's different at the end of the day.
yeah, everyone's journey is their own, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what Blue Trees looked at, and yeah, that was again.
That's why I liked that as well, because I was relating. I was like,
Yeah.
sounds like two halves of me. Like,
And that's exactly what I want to push. Like with every song, I want to push a sense of relatability. Because once I can establish that, and people are listening, I'm like, I get that. That's where that, yeah, okay, I love that musician comes into play.
do you know I found out the other day? It's so easy to be relatable. Just be honest.
But it's hard to be honest though. Because everybody's looking for that facade of I want to be cool like me. I don't mind embarrassing myself to the fullest if it shows you what I truly feel. You get me? I don't care about being cool. I just want to show you what's in my heart.
You know what's funny as well? If you don't care about being cool, it makes you kind of cool.
Cool.
So, Kestine, before we go, do you have a message for the people?
Do I have a message for the people? Life is good. Not all the time, but take those bumps, take those hits, make yourself stronger, stand tall. And that's my message. And you know, at the end of the day, I know it's easier said than done, but don't let the bumps of life get you down. Because at the end of the day, they're there to make you stronger. So yeah, it's easier said than done, but take those bumps and, you know, become that better individual that you're meant to be.
Yeah, boy. That's decent, cuz the only way to get over something is to go through it. Yeah.
That's exactly.
Know what I mean? Yeah. If you don't go through it, then you'll just spend your life avoiding it and pretending like it's not going to happen, and then it will, because you'll be living in a life of distraction, and in that life of distraction you can't be authentic or real because you're hiding from the way that you really won't feel. Tell him, son. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I'm not preaching, but you can be whatever way you want to be. I love you exactly the way that you are, but not you. No, I'm joking. I do. You're watching the Labtv. You are all class. Thank you for watching, and thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing. Kestine, check him out. He is decent, boy. And if you ever get a chance to see him on stage, go and do it, because it will be a blessing. Your soul will be like, thanks for that. And your ego will be like, the ego will be like, I'm shrunk. I'm shrunk.
Ego.
Tell him. Ego. Tell him. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. You're our class. This is the Labtv.
Shout out to Labtv. Thank you. Bye.
I don't want this, don't need this, I don't want